The different mask dances, known as Cham, were performed by the monks of Hemis and Chambray Monastery to eradicate obstructive negative forces and to invite the blessing of Guru Padma Sambhava. One of the highlights was the procession of Guru Padma Sambhava and his 8 manifestations, appearing together to grant blessings to the public. One other highlight is a mask dance with monks portraying wrathful deities who cut into pieces a figurine depicting Lingam, a representation of ego. There were more than 80,000 people in Hemis Monastery and its surrounding areas, many of whom were not able to enter into the inner compound of the monastery. Those who entered could not exit, and those who left could not get back into the monastery. His Holiness gave the Avalokiteshvara initiation and a teaching on the 37 Bodhisattva practices to the public on the 1st of July 2004 at the Naropa Palace in She. This was to prepare the public for the Sight-Liberating Naropa Ceremony to be held the next day. The crowds from all over the Himalayas began to pour in to the designated open compound of Naropa Palace in She. There were more than 50,000 people on this day. Some of the Gyalwang Drukpas never wore the Naropa's ornaments because these ornaments were meant to be kept secret and were too precious to be shown to the public during their lives. Some of the Gyalwang Drukpas, such as Kunchen Pemakarpo, the fourth Gyalwang Drukpa, wore them a lot, dozens of times. Most of the Gyalwang Drukpas wore the ornaments only once in their lives. However, as His Holiness, the 12th Gyalwang Drukpa, believes that it is very much needed to grant sight liberation by displaying the Naropa's ornaments in this degenerate age, he put on the ornaments for the third time in his life recently on the 2nd of July 2004 in Ladakh. The 6 ornaments of Naropa symbolize spiritual realization through the 6 yogas of Naropa. The ornaments comprise the headgear, apron, armband, necklace, bracelets, chest band, and earrings made of bone and used by Naropa himself in tantric practice. Among them, the most spectacular is the magnificent crown, woven with the hairs of 100,000 dakinis. Dakinis are female Buddhas or Bodhisattvas who appear to help great masters and practitioners achieve their spiritual goals. When Marpa visited India for the 3rd time to receive teachings from Naropa, Naropa handed down the 6 ornaments to him and made him the spiritual heir who would revive and proliferate the Buddha's teachings in Tibet. Marpa then handed the 6 ornaments to his disciple Ngokten Choku Dorje, and these ornaments remained with the Ngokten lineage until their 7th lineage holder, Ngok Jangchub Pal, who offered the ornaments to the 2nd Gyalwang Drukpa, Kunga Palchor, declaring, "I have now returned the 6 ornaments to the rightful owner." And he also announced that the Gyalwang Drukpa was the authentic reincarnation of Naropa. These ornaments, which symbolize unmatchable tantric accomplishments and promise to grant sight liberation, are now the most precious possession of the Drukpa lineage.
And speaking about Naropa, I think what you're going to see in 3 days' time, there is a ornament worn by the Naropa, given by the Dakini, and particularly he used that ornament and he wore that when he left for victorious action. In other words, he left from the rest of the world, and even his own disciple, very important disciple, such as Marpa, the great translation, could not find him for quite a long time. So that sort of things, he really goes in jungles and mountains and all these places. So it's a very special sort of ornaments that he wore, especially in the sense that he won this on a very special occasion. This is the reason why this is very well respected and very, what do you say? It's known as very much auspicious, especially auspicious for those people who are practitioner of yogi line, yogi lineage.
His Holiness the 12th Gyalwang Drukpa often says that Ladakh is one of his favorite places to practice and to teach. It is the love and warmth of the people that make him return to Ladakh frequently to share his knowledge and his experiences. And since the people of Ladakh and the surrounding regions are very familiar with and devoted to Naropa and his lineage, for 3 times His Holiness had chosen Ladakh to be the place to display the 6 ornaments of Naropa. His Holiness was asked if he had any wish for those who were present at the Sight-Liberating Naropa Ceremony, and he replied,
"Of course I wish everybody to be enlightened immediately right after the audience, but it hardly can be achieved. So, but what I'm really trying to say is that achievements are very much according to what level they are. If they are very much low level, then they will achieve a certain way, the very low kind of understanding. And then this is very much depends on the degree, what do you call that, level where they are in. And if they really have a very strong understanding of Shunyata, Mahamudra, and especially very strong devotion to Naropa and what really he did and what really achievement that he really got. Then of course there should be a big benefit. But those people who don't really understand anything about Naropa, then I think it is just I wouldn't say useless, because it has some presentation of blessing, so it will give some benefit, but very shallow.